So I will go back to Francine Julius Edwards. Francine I've known for a long time. Francine actually inducted me when I volunteered to become VP.
Voluntold.
Voluntold. That's good. Francine has been the chair for the region 6, which is, our club is part of that region. She's now the president of, is president. Yeah. My brain goes, no, that position is not, yeah, it's president. Marion County, and she's so good at taking on a lot of work. And she's running for second VP of our state organization. So I would like you to welcome Francine Julius Edwards.
Thank you, Pat. I see a lot of faces that I know and love, and I thank you for having me. As for some of you that are new or haven't met me yet, because of the pandemic, we haven't had a chance to meet for, there are people that I haven't seen in 3 years right there in Ocala, so I'm just saying thank you and thank you for having me. I am Francine Julius Edwards. I am running for Democratic Women's Club of Florida's second VP, which is membership. Membership is about relationships. That has been my bread and butter since I was drawn into the Democratic Women's Club. You'll see the correlation of the appointments and the elections that reflect what membership is all about. Sure, I am a 30-year corporate executive, New Jersey, Navy brat, California, what have you, here now in Florida. I've done a lot of things, been in a lot of fields. I know my way around an Excel spreadsheet, so that's not the issue with regard to the position. But it's the networking and embracing and engaging women into the battle to protect our democracy that matters. I was appointed, thank you. I was appointed as second vice president of membership, ironically, at the then newly chartered Marion County Club in 2016. In 2017, I was elected as first vice president, and I was appointed as the chair of the Diversity and Inclusion by our then president, Dr. Maureen McKenna. In recent conventions, we pushed with Region Chair Cherie Krim. We pushed to have equity added, so it's diversity, equity, and inclusion. Under my leadership as chair, racial equality has been highlighted and systems put in place to promote equality and diversity in our organization statewide. I was elected as your region chair for the newly created Region 6, which includes Marion, the villages Sumter, and brand new Citrus. And I even insisted in starting a club in Levy County, not only the Democratic Women's Club, but ironically the DEC as well, and I'm proud to have that on my ticket. I started volunteering for Tallahassee Days in Tallahassee because it was so important that the Monday when we met with the lobbyists, so that we are informed when we go to the Capitol. We used to go to the Capitol on Tuesday and Wednesday. Now I am the Tally Days chair, and it's a little different because of the pandemic, that we go as different groups in different regions. So I know that Pat has been asking you all to go up there. If you do plan to go, even though our region is already gone, please let me know, and I can try to help you with accommodation. Yes, it's a lot of it's a lot of walking, but it's also being in those subcommittee meetings when different votes or the committee is speaking, you have the public comment. I was in the committee meeting, I was in the committee meeting when they had the permitless carry. I shuddered. I'm very intuitive that way. I shuddered because I thought about no matter how many people spoke. Public comment had 120 people. They went from 3 minutes to 2 minutes to 1 minute to 30 seconds. And I'm trying to teach people that are brave enough to go and speak, have your bullet points ready, don't quiver, don't get upset. Just have your bullet points ready so that you can make those comments because they go into the public record. Representative Dottie Joseph, who is our pro tem leader, she had 7 out of 9 amendments. They all got shot down, but she had those amendments and she spoke those amendments out, and they will go into the public record. Yes, they voted, along party lines, but you know what? We still took a stand. We still spoke. We still used our voices, and I think that's just as important. Because as you notice, most of these laws, these awful laws that the legislator with our governor get knocked down with the Supreme Court. Look at the so-called woke act. That has just been shot down. Anyway, getting back on. I was part of the Persisters rally with our current president, Monica Reedus. So many candidates in 2018. There were 65 candidates for the House and the Senate, and even U.S. Congress that came to our Persisters rally in DeLand, and not one of them said the same thing. Awesome, isn't it? I'm honored to work. Yes, I am I'm still a full-time youngin. I'm honored to work as the district aide to the Honorable Representative Yvonne Hayes Hinson, and I commute between Summerfield and Gainesville weekly. I currently serve, as Pat has said, as the president of the Marion County Democratic Women's Club, and even through the pandemic, we registered countless voters in Marion County through drive-through registrations, outdoor tabling, whatever it took. And we're proud to say last year, we raised enough funds to give 2 $1,000 scholarships to needy high school seniors. Very proud of that. This year's committee weeks and session, I hosted, and I've been hosting this week in Tallahassee. Is a Zoom statewide that features legislators and advocate experts. They call them lobbyists. Featured speakers have been Leader Fentress Driscoll, Pro Tem Leader Dottie Joseph, the FBA President Andrew Spar, and last week, big honcho, badass woman, Representative Anna Escamani. So, and there will be more. There may not be a speaker for this past Monday because everyone is busy. And chasing folks down and trying to get them to stand, to stop long enough to get them to speak sometimes is a little hectic. So I'm also a member of the Democratic Women's Club communication team, and I call myself the convention floater at the convention. I put out the fires. If there's anything you can say bad about me, I see a need and I fill it. Because it's a need. It's a sickness. I know, Pat. Time and time again, slow down. My efforts in this race as second vice president, which is membership, is to encourage women, especially young women, to advocate for our democratic values to make FDP and to make Florida much stronger. Each one of those positions that I talked about are working with women from all parts of Florida. And after all, does the Democratic Women's Club want to grow again after the pandemic?
Absolutely. Yes.
I am asking for your vote as second vice president because I feel strongly that we need to increase our local club's growth through generational growth. We need to expand the momentum that President Reedus has created, as we are the largest caucus in FDP.
Yay,
And we can do that by welcoming more working women and young women, along with our trusted wise members, such as yourselves, to elevate our direction toward a bluer Florida. And by the way, I am not on the slate of officers, and I will have, at the convention, I will have Region Chair Cheryl Eddy to nominate me from the convention floor. So see you at the convention. Our convention motto is educate, persist, and lead. Vote me in as second vice president. My hashtag is stronger, persister, advocate. Thank you for your time.